Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear us? If you guys can hear us and see us okay, go ahead and type that into the chat box that you can hear us. Okay. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have Mervin, we have Bill, we have David. Okay, if you guys can hear us, go ahead and type into the chat box. I see you, Mervin, David, Bill, etc. If you guys can type into the chat box that you can see us, if you can hear us okay, that would be great. Okay, so I'm going to monitor the communications on my end. Because you said you couldn't see them, Carmina?
No, I can't see them, no. So, okay, cool.
Okay, hold on one second.
Sorry about that.
Let me see if I can hear you. Did you hear me, Carmina?
I heard you just now, but I didn't hear if you said something before. Did you hear me, Carmina?
Yes.
Ricardo, I see you switch on Google Effects here. Just a little message.
I was messing around with this yesterday, and it was a good laugh. So sorry about that.
Let me see if I can hear you. Okay, perfect. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I can do the...
That's a good look on you, buddy. I like that. I like that.
The crown, for sure.
Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling here with this presentation today.
For sure.
As you guys know, my name is Bishop Stewart, and we are here. We're very excited to share this information with you guys today. We have on with us the amazing and wonderful and talented Carmina is here with us today. And
hello,
of
everybody.
course, we have a special guest with us today. And is my camera on or is it off?
No, it's on. I can see you.
It's on. We can see you, yeah.
Okay, so we have with us the amazing and wonderful and talented, super talented Carmina with us. So we're honored to have her with us here today. And before we even get started, Happy New Year. We haven't spoken since the beginning of this year, so Happy New Year to all of you. We are excited to take everything to a whole different level this year in 2015. And so before I keep on rambling, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to my amazing and wonderful business partner here, Carmina.
Thanks, Bishop. Hey, everyone. Our first hangout for the new year, and it's, as I'm sure that you probably experienced at the holiday season with our dropshipping businesses, would have been pretty darn good for the Christmas and the holiday season. As for, I don't know how you guys have been, but I have to say that in January, I noticed there was a little bit of dropping off of sales. But here's the thing: is that you can use that time to basically recoup and to just go and just do a little and just relax a little bit. That's when we sort of did most of our actually relaxing during after the really busy period, which was pretty cool. So now's the time though to sort of get back onto the horse, so to speak, and start getting your stuff listed, and also start if you already have got account limits on your selling account still. I encourage you to just get a little bit more feedback and also go ahead and get those limits raised if you can. I noticed actually that eBay are they're really getting behind their sellers in a really cool way. Just by I don't know about you, but I always getting like really cool emails from them saying they've got a dedicated seller protection team at eBay. They just really want as many people as possible selling on eBay and feeling that they are going to be a really good business, that they are protected, from customers who make unrealistic demands about wanting to return things after 2 months in some cases. I'm sure that all of us have our own customer service challenges sometimes when someone's just being totally unreasonable. But there's the thing, is that because we're building a business asset, you always need to keep in mind that customer service is the #1 thing to keep building that business asset, right? Which is your good standing and your good name, positive feedbacks on eBay. So, but anyway, enough about the dropshipping business. I know, or rather that side of the business. I know that today we also are really keen to get those multiple revenue streams, and so we're going to be talking about the affiliate part of this business. And so we know that DS has been around, it's solid, it's proven for nearly 2 years. Would you say that, Bishop? I think it started back in October 2013 or something like that, right?
Yeah,
okay,
about 2 years.
Yeah. So we've got a proven business model, and we know that there's more people out there than ever who are really needing to make a little bit of additional income. I actually, even though I live in New Zealand, I keep a very close look as to what's going on in the US, and wages have been stagnant. I think since like 2000. Adjusting for inflation, the average person is worse off than they have never been before. And so what we're bringing them here is something which really could be such a life changer for somebody, even if it's making like an additional $500 a month. That's something for them, right? So it's really our duty to share about it and to do this really effectively. And we're so psyched to have Mervyn joining us here as a presenter today, where I know that Mervyn, you're really keen on building the affiliate side of DS. So let's get started with that without further ado.
Yes. Okay, and one of the quick things that I want to share with you guys that might just give you some cool ideas here really is, this is a kind of a side strategy that I did that might give you guys some ideas. This is in terms of drop shipping, and then we will go into some affiliate stuff. But there's something really cool that I thought of, and it actually worked out really well. And so now we are implementing this in our strategy. So let me bring this up. Can you see my screen yet, Carmina?
No, I can't see it actually.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not on there. Okay, so let me share the screen now. But this is just something cool that I did that I think you guys will like. I'm actually debating. Should I share this? Or should I not share this? Okay, so we all know that every year there are certain things that come up throughout the year, and let me find the one that. So let's talk about some of the holidays that happen. Let me share my screen here, and every year we know that. Let me get to share screen. Share screen. Okay. Can you see my screen, Carmina?
I can. Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay. So one of the things, you guys, that's really cool is that I started thinking, every year we have different holidays and different things that come up, different events. And so what I did was I started creating simple ebooks around certain holiday seasons. So for Christmas, this is one of the things I did. Hottest Christmas ideas for 2014. Throughout this book, we started promoting it a couple months before Christmas, but throughout this book, guess what I had in there? All of the items were items from my eBay and Amazon stores. So when people purchased something, of course they were buying it from us as well. So they bought the book, but then in return they were also buying our eBay and Amazon products. So I just wanted to share that with you guys as a simple strategy and something that you can do very simply to increase your sales. Now, we also have, can you still hear me, Carmina?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Great idea.
We also have Valentine's is coming up, so I have Valentine ideas for couples. These are all going to be products that I have on my Amazon and eBay stores. So I just wanted to share that with you because we're making double the money there, and it's working brilliantly. So I just wanted to share that quick strategy with you. What do you think about that, Carmina?
I think that's awesome, and it's really interesting because you're looking at it at a different side because we are Amazon sellers, but then Amazon also has a ton of traffic for people who need information as well, not just products that they're wanting to buy. That's a great idea. Absolutely. And so I take it, are you also doing, so when someone buys the product, I take it you then also have the email and you're able to start creating like an ongoing relationship with that person.
Exactly. I'm able to get them on my list. I have them go to a capture page as well, and I'm building relationships. I got their information. It's a beautiful, beautiful system. So they buy the book, then they go and they purchase the items. So I did some test runs last year, and it worked brilliantly. Christmas was great.
Awesome idea. So guys, when Bishop shows you that the covers and that kind of thing, remember that I know that he actually has a team, but if you're thinking where on earth do I get something like that even written or even like designed, I'm sure you guys know about Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. There are like literally thousands of people there that can design you a really cool ebook cover, and also if you, depending on if you wanted to, and you can also find an outsourcer to actually even write the book for you. They can just go into, if you wanted to give them your eBay, or even just give them the eBay store, right? They don't even have to log into your account. They can basically create all the content for you as well. So,
yeah. And the thing is, with something like this, it's not a lot of writing. It's not like you're writing a novel or a how-to book or anything like that. You're basically just talking about the event, whether it's Christmas or Valentine's, and a little bit of different, fun, cool stuff, and then you just describe the products. Really, is all it is. So you can definitely get someone on Fiverr to do it very quickly and easily because it's not like writing a full-fledged book that has to have tons and tons of content in there.
Brilliant. It's a great idea.
Okay, and so now what we are going to do is we are going to talk about the affiliate side because we really want to increase our affiliate side of the business. And our wonderful teammate here, Ricardo, actually has some knowledge in this area as well. Ricardo and I have been talking a lot, and he definitely wants to get more active with the team and involved. And so we're going to be sharing a lot of great ideas together on how to build your affiliate business because there's so much money on the affiliate side. It's unreal. Jim and I were talking the other day, Jim Chow, on some stuff that we're doing, and so he was kind of laughing too. He's like, yeah, I still make over 6 figures a year from my affiliate side of my business. He makes high 6 figures a year just from this affiliate side that is coming in every single month. He's no longer recruiting. He's already built it. But the beautiful thing about DSD is because of the way they do their trainings and they always have continued education, people stay active and they constantly pay their memberships, and so the retention rate is very low. So he built himself up a high 6-figure a year business by going to work for a year and a half, and now he doesn't even have to work, but that comes in every single month, you guys, every single month. I love when I open up my email and I have, you just received another DSD commission. That's a beautiful thing. So this can really be something that you can scale up and be happy about because here people make money whether they recruit or not just from the product alone of DSD. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow Ricardo to come on, share some words, and Ricardo's going to do some screen shares, and we're going to go ahead and start this training. But I think Ricardo might have gotten scared because I see that his screen now, we don't see his picture anymore, so I'm not sure if he got cold feet at the last second.
Very good, Bishop. delicious bait and
No, no, no
humiliate.
cold feet. No cold feet here. For some reason, my screen just froze on me. Give me a quick second. I'll fix
I
it.
know, buddy. I'm just messing around. We like to have fun.
Already throwing me under the bus. I haven't even opened my mouth yet. Give me a quick second. I'm just gonna fix my screen here.
You guys, me and Ricardo have a great time. We've been talking a lot on Skype and through Facebook, but just love his energy. I remember when I first made contact with Ricardo on one of our presentations. We just hit it off right away because his personality is just so great. He's a lot of fun, but he's definitely knowledgeable and excited to grow out the affiliate side. And we talked about some great strategies to help the team. So we're very excited to have him on as a guest presenter with us today. And he should be ready here momentarily. Let me check the chat area and see if there's any questions so far. And Carmina, if you want to go ahead and just share a few words, I'm going to send a message into the Facebook group real quick.
Okay, sure. So one of the things that that Bishop and I always talking about, and we've done so right from the beginning, is that it's the importance of creating your own brands, and because that's really where the big assets are. It's not, I mean, yes, having a really kick-ass dropshipping business where you're making like a good margin and you're managing it correctly with like the wonderful tools that DS gives us, or maybe you've started to use some outsourcing a little bit yourselves, but you always have to be thinking ahead, right? So one of the natural progression there, and I know that a few of you who are on this hangout have actually gone into Genesis, DS Genesis, where you have started creating your own products and that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing which it often seems like, oh, I've got a product out there. That's the end. That's the end. I'm done now, right? But that's really only just the beginning. Okay, so because when you're all about creating a brand, the product really is actually just part of that. It's not the whole thing. And some people kind of confuse, I have a product out there with a brand. That really is not the case at all.
Okay.
A brand really is something where it's recognizable and it's got like an identity of its own. And yes, the product's important, but really it's all about building the brand. And I think in some of the future trainings we are going to talk about how to build brands, which I think is a really powerful skill to have. And especially it kind of leads into what I'm sure Ricardo's going to be talking about shortly, is where when we are building the affiliates inside of this business, we really are branding ourselves. Okay, so that's another really important consideration when it comes to branding. So Ricardo, it looks like you're on. Fantastic.
I'm back and running. I'm back and
you're
running.
back and running. Awesome.
Yeah. I just got back out of the hospital from Bishop throwing me under the bus, so we're good to go.
Looking remarkably unscathed too.
All right, so I can't really see the chat, but I'm gonna throw that to you, Bishop.
I'll take care of manage the chat for you, buddy.
If we can just message in the chat room kind of like what everybody's knowledge is in terms of the affiliate side. I guess we'll just start like who has experience with the affiliate marketing side, so that we kind of have an idea of what content not only that we're going to be kind of sharing today, but more importantly what we're going to be kind of packaging down the road, so that we have kind of some guidance. If you can just flip a note inside of the chat box, whether you have experience or you don't have any, or you have some and you're kind of just wanting to build on that, just so that we have an idea. In the meantime, I'm going to get some of my screens set up here.
You're going to be sharing your screen at some point, Ricardo.
Yep, I'm just setting up the links here so that I can just easily tab over to them real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll share my screen here just so that it's all something that I find with this computer that I'm using, which is one of a couple I have in the house, is that anytime I want to show somebody something, this one decides that it wants to take a nice lengthy vacation or kick me off or crash or something. So, no, and the page. Okay. So,
So yeah, I mean, people have a lot of people are saying more of the intermediate, beginner, mid range, not a guru. I'm seeing. So I mean, I think people here are not really seasoned in terms of affiliate marketing. Uh,
Okay,
yeah, so we can just start with the basics and then go to some
perfect.
mid-rangers. Yeah.
And I think that's kind of a great introduction into the affiliate marketing. Um,
Oh, and Ricardo, the one thing that would be really fantastic would be to leave people with something if they're watching this now or they're watching the recording, is it something they can actively do right away? So we're leaving them with something
Absolutely.
that they can go and as soon as they finish, they can go, I know enough, I can go ahead and get this started.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's
And
something that
Ricardo,
we
if you
did.
could too as well, just go ahead and introduce yourself for the ones that don't know you. Give a little bit about yourself as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually got introduced into DS domination through Carmina after sitting through a webinar that Mark Anastasi was hosting. I mean, I was kind of in a position where I was trying to create some additional income just at the time just to pay some bills, but then kind of got pretty serious with it and started to develop. I mean, a lot of people that you'll hear in this business talk about, they've got a why, like they've got a purpose. And I think until I discovered what that was for myself, which for me was, creating a type of lifestyle for my daughter that she doesn't have to worry about finances or anything like that. That was kind of my purpose, which kind of keeps me going. But I started in DSD. I think I got pretty serious with it, I would say, like a good 6 months ago. I did get started over a year ago, but taking it seriously probably in the last 6 months. Just, a lot of things got in the way. My little one was born. So, I was doing other things that really didn't give me a sense of I needed to take it seriously enough where I was doing it every day, I guess. And then we ended up having a hangout where Carmina and Bishop were hosting it about the affiliate training because I kept pushing. I'm like, when are we going to start talking about this affiliate training? I know we got a lot of people that are doing the DSD, so we've been me and Carmina and me and Bishop have been networking pretty frequently, trying to put some things together. And for me, I mean, I'm no guru. I'll be the first one to say it, but I'm willing to apply the things that I've absorbed over the years with regards to affiliate marketing and Facebook marketing and YouTube marketing, and those are things to come. But I wanted to put something together that anybody could apply. It's super easy, budget friendly, because that's the first thing that goes through people's minds when it comes to affiliate marketing. Like, oh, how much is it going to cost? I'm already paying for my fees month to month with DS Domination, and I'm not sure if I can do it, or you don't have the knowledge about it. So I get it. I've been there. I've done that. And in all honesty, to get started, it's very budget friendly. The only ask I would say is whatever you take from this training today, just apply it. The one thing that I made a big mistake on with affiliate marketing was I would absorb the knowledge and then I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I soon realized that tomorrow becomes never, and that's exactly what will happen with affiliate marketing if you don't take it seriously and apply it day in and day out, because what the affiliate marketing is going to do for you is while you're building your active income through DS Domination and the eBay side of sales, as well as the Amazon side of sales for some people that are in Monopoly or even Genesis, this is going to just do it on the back end. So you're just going to start seeing commissions hitting your inbox and you're going, oh, I made an extra $40 today, or $100 or even $1,000, depending on how many people you're delivering valued content to and that are interested in signing up underneath you. And that's kind of your bonus that you get on a month-to-month basis. So it definitely opens a lot of different doors, and you'll see as we go through the training today that it's easier than you'll assume it is. So with that said, I mean, feel free to write down as many questions as you need. We're happy to answer them. But I'll get started on sharing my screen on kind of the basics that me and Bishop went over on how you can get started in affiliate marketing. And yeah, I'll start it with that. So, did you guys want to add in on anything, Bishop and Carmina, before I share my screen?
No, not here, Ricardo. That was an excellent introduction. I'm looking forward to seeing more information from you.
Okay, fantastic. So, what I'm going to do here. So let's see here. I'm going to share. I'll just share my entire screen because. Hopefully you guys can see it now.
Let me say one quick thing. I see that some people are saying that they can't access the chat feature on this Hangout for whatever reason. I don't know why. So you guys have questions or something. I've been communicating with Mervin and Bill through the Facebook Instant Messenger. So just send your questions or whatever there in the meantime. Okay, so just send your questions or comments to me on Facebook, and we can monitor it that way. All right, thanks a lot.
Okay, awesome. So what I'm going to get started with is the basic of all basic, budget-friendly affiliate marketing is blogging. I mean, you can choose to do it free, and I know Carmina was mentioning about branding. This is how you're going to start a foundation of your brand. This is how you're going to be able to deliver content. This is how you're going to be able to market consistently to your list, how to build a list in a very affordable way. So what I got started with was a hosting platform. I picked up things here and there from affiliate marketers, one of them being Pat Flynn from Smart Passive Income, John Chow from johnchow.com, Zach Crawford from Psychologically Unemployable. These are like guys that are leading industries, and I mean, use Bishop to your advantage because he's like a plethora of knowledge himself in terms of asking questions and building your affiliate marketing side of things with DS Domination. So Bluehost is the hosting platform that I use. I just find it super easy to use, very easy to integrate WordPress in, which is the platform that I recommend in terms of your blogging. You can find tons of tutorials on how to set up your first blog in under 10 minutes, even for the beginner that has absolutely no idea how to set up a blog. I prefer Bluehost for the sole reason that their chat is awesome, 24/7 contact at any time, even by phone. They're very thorough in helping you out. So I mean, really, with Bluehost, it's very easy to set it up. I mean, you just go get started now on Bluehost.com. Just wait for this to load up. I mean, I typically recommend. You can even go with a basic plan if you wanted to, but typically I recommend going with the Plus as you get a lot more features. So another reason why I like Bluehost is you can actually get your domain name, which is branding yourself, for free for a year. So you get one domain included. You can transfer over other domains that you may have already purchased. As well, you can add email accounts, things like that. So, I mean, it depends what your budget is. You can always upgrade if you wanted to. I know I went with the Plus, but you can start. I mean, $3.95 a month if you really think about it. That's extremely less than even buying a coffee a day. And if anybody drinks Starbucks, well, then you can definitely afford it. So I mean, getting onto the platform. I mean, simply just select the plan you want. So I'll just kind of run a mock through here. So just let's say we're selecting the Plus plan. If you have a domain, you can type it in here. If you have one in here, sorry, my apologies. If you want to create one, yeah, I'll just create one today. I don't know, Bishop, throw me a domain name.
BishopStewartisthebest.com.
Okay, so we're gonna run with that. Stewart.
Totally low key.
Bishop Stewart rocks. Bishop Store.
There you go.
Rocks, yes.
That's what we're gonna work with. That's our domain name. This is like pure branding right there. um,
That's right.
so you just go next, and simple form fill out, first, last name. If you have a business, it's optional. You can put that in here. Your country, street address, city, state, zip code, or postal code, depending on which country you're in. I'm in Toronto, Ontario, so I just code this a little differently. Telephone number, email address, and then you can choose your package plan. So now, just keep in mind here that the plans you choose, depending on what it is, if you're going plus, so the package that you're taking, 12-month, 24-month, 36-month, the price that it's giving you is the cost per month, but it will bill you for the full year. So I just want to set that expectation up front. It is going to bill you for the full year, so you don't have to worry about billings every month. Now, if for any reason this doesn't work out for you, you can just give them a quick chat and say, you know what, put this together. It's not something that is working out for me. They'll actually refund you the difference of the months that you didn't use. So it is a risk-free trial basis that you can put together. These are completely optional here. This is for your domain. I mean, if you want to include them, you can. They're not necessary. I mean, there's certain things on here that you may want to take, like domain privacy protection, just so that your information is not available publicly to everybody. Site backup. I mean, that's just protecting your site in case like their server gets hacked. I've never run into that problem. Search engine jumpstart. This isn't necessary. Google Apps for work, that's not necessary. So you can save your money on these costs. I mean, these are completely optional if you want them. Then you just enter in your billing information and confirm. Next, it'll tell you if your domain name is ready and active. And then you can kind of get started. So I'm just going to log into my old account here on Bluehost, so you guys can see what the back end looks like. So this is my old account, of course. I'm telling you, man, this Mac laptop is about as good as just going through the window right now. Alright, so. Alright. So this is like my old test account. So so what you're going to want to do is essentially once you register with your domain, this is going to take you to your control panel. Don't worry about all of these icons. Don't pay any attention to them. Just focus on the small stuff right now, because if you start trying to figure out how to add webmail and Google Apps and using Weebly, and you're just going to get confused. You're not even going to bother. So to start off here, I mean, all you really need to do is go to install WordPress. We're going to click on that. Okay. Now I've pre-added one of my domains that I just purchased recently. So we'll install WordPress on that one because I can configure it later as I need to. So you're going to go install. It's going to ask you which domain name would you like to install WordPress to. So we're going to choose this one here, which is what I bought. Since we're on the topic of branding, yeah, I bought my name. So we're going to check the domain. Check domain, this could take a couple minutes, so just let it load up. Wow, it's really checking that domain. Okay.
Okay.
This is what my Apple does to me when it doesn't like me on a daily basis. It just gives me the ring of death.
So basically, with the blogging, the purpose of the blogging is to drive traffic, build awareness, brand yourself as an expert in the field, or what would you say is your reasoning, Ricardo?
Sorry. For the blog, yeah, absolutely. So actually, it ties into a lot of things. So once you have your blog up and running with the WordPress installed, which hopefully I'm able to show you if it's going to allow me to do so, it's your foundation. Like, I mean, what we're trying to do for you guys is build a house, and without a blog, everything else is gonna crumble because you're gonna be running several which ways. So your blog is kind of your hub for everything, because what you're wanting to do is you want to deliver valued content with your blog, but at the same time you can tie everything back into it using backlinking, and we'll get into that probably on another training, just because that's a little bit on a moderate scale in terms of training on affiliate marketing. But you can post your content on here on a regular day basis. You can post your results about DS domination. You can write reviews on your blog. You can build a list using your blog, and we'll show you how to do that. You can post your videos of reviews or of little mini trainings that you're doing. Okay, so clearly this thing does not want to install.
Have you?
We're going to try this again.
Okay. So you would say that they would brand this as their personal name, or should they come up with some kind of hook?
You know what? I spent a lot of time originally trying to find like the perfect name. Having a blog name that is got a good keyword in it may help you with search engine optimization, definitely. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna end up having a very long title, which is brutal for looking up a website. So I mean, you can just keep it short and sweet. Like, I mean, John Chow, a good friend of mine that I talk to on a regular basis, he is johnchow.com. He makes multiple 7 figures a year just with his blog. So, I mean, when I had a chat with him, he was just like, I just branded my name. You can't brand yourself any better by then. Like, if somebody wants to look you up or they hear about you in DS Domination, if they can't find you on Facebook, what are they going to do? They're going to go on Google and type in Ricardo Terzi. And what's going to come up? My website. That is like a perfect segue. They can read all my content. They can watch all my videos. They can subscribe to my list right from one source. Right? And we'll show you how you can use other sources to get subscriptions as well. But, I mean, just think about that. You just created something that allows you to get people from all around the world to read your content and at the same time potentially, you know, work with you. So it's kind of a great way to build your business that way. And then, I mean, you can branch off from that. Like, you can create a YouTube platform. You can share all of your. You can create, like, you can install a plugin with WordPress that allows you to connect YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. So you can have everybody going into your website through other avenues as well, which is essentially building up traffic. And the more traffic you have, the more opportunity you have to make money with affiliate marketing.
Right. So that's your hub. Is the the blog, and then from there, you're able to branch out and send the traffic wherever it needs to go in all these other places. But the blog post or the blog is the main hub or the your main real estate, so to speak, online.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
And I would agree, you guys. Personally, branding yourself is very big for all industries, but definitely for the affiliate industry. Because then people see you as an expert in the industry. It helps you have unique positioning. In this industry, people want to sign up with leaders. It's just a fact. People like to sign up with leaders because they want to feel that they have people that are going to have their back. They're going to help them achieve the success that they want to achieve financially, etc. So that is very crucial. So if they come to you and they see that you have a blog, they see that you're active with your team, you're doing Google Hangouts like we do, you're active in the Facebook groups, and you're doing webinars, you're doing all these things, it positions you as an expert and a leader in that company or a leader in the affiliate industry, and you'd be surprised how much easier it is to make sales and recruit other affiliates and other leaders when they see that you are also positioning yourself as a leader. It is so vital, you guys. Now, here's the mistake most people make is they think, oh, well, I haven't signed up 1 million people yet. I haven't made 6 figures, so I'm not a leader. That is absolutely the wrong mindset. We all have value to bring to the industry, and so just positioning yourself as someone as an expert makes all the difference out there online. Tremendous. I have people that
absolutely agree.
Yeah, I have people that email me, send me messages every day, wanting to know, what are you involved with? I want to join, and they have no idea what it is. It's just because they see me as a leader in the industry. They don't even care what it is really. They just want to be a part of whatever I'm doing, and so that's the power of branding yourself. It is so true.
Exactly. You know what? This is gonna be fun because this does not want to install. So, anyways.
Do you have a finished one that you can show, or what were you trying to show? The actual process of installing it?
Yeah, exactly. So what I was trying to show essentially is how to install it. So you know what? Just give me a quick second. I'm just gonna stop sharing real quick and see if I can fix it. I think it's just something with my laptop here. I'm just gonna see if I can fix this real quick, and I'm just gonna come right back on. But all I was trying to show is how quick and easy it is to install WordPress. For some reason, my computer just doesn't want to show it. But once you just go install WordPress and you have your web domain there, it's gonna load up your web domain, and then it says, "Do you want to install?" Yes, and that's it.
Right.
And then it'll let you in. So.
So you're gonna continue, or you're gonna stop for a minute?
I'm just going to stop real quick, and then I'm going to see if I can fix it. Just give me a quick...
So while he's doing that, you guys, I will... do you want me to take over until you come back?
Bishop, do you mind if I just hop in there with a quick sort of thing that I think is super relevant, because I'm actually doing this myself right now. But guys, when you first installing WordPress onto a domain, you see the demo. You choose the domain. You choose the theme because it looks like a beautiful. It's normally the demo version of the theme that you're looking at, right? So, oftentimes after we've installed the theme on our domain, it doesn't look like what the demo version is. It actually, it just becomes like a very sort of blank slate, which can be a little bit like, oh my God, what happened to the beautiful theme that I just downloaded? So. One thing that you need to do is that you need to get onto one of my favorite websites, Fiverr.com, and you need to put into the search WordPress demo when you're looking for somebody to build up the site for you. So, and what happens is that you'll get once again myriad of people who are often very experienced with programming, WordPress, etc., who will actually be able to restore the theme to look like the demo version, which is often the prettiest version because they want you to download the theme of that particular theme. So then you would then go ahead and supply any photographs of their like pictures on there or anything like that, and they can actually build out that theme to look like the demo version that would have had you choose that theme in the first place. Okay, so that's a really just wanted to throw in that handy tip there as you are going about building up your blog. Bishop, are you still there? Okay.
Yes, I am always here.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
let me share something with you guys while he's taking care of that. Now, this is just to recap on some of the training that we went through the other week, and I mean the last time we did a presentation, you guys remember that we went over some strategies where you can literally just send messages to people on Facebook. You remember that, Carmina, when I showed like instant messaging people when they add you on as friends, etc. So what I want to do is show you guys the power of doing that. Now, you guys know that I'm in the affiliate industry and I promote multiple, well, only 2 or 3 things because I know how to build online. So I'm going to show you just this strategy in action so you can see the power of it. So let me share my screen. Let me see if I can find the right screen for you. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Let me share the screen. I believe this is the right one. Okay, can you see my screen, Carmina?
Yeah, we can see Bishop.
Okay, so
Yes,
you see the
okay.
you see the Facebook page?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So there's something that I'm promoting, and so I was doing the exact strategy that we talked about. People contact me or send me friend requests all the time. I accept them, and then I immediately start that conversation, just like I showed you guys. You know, hey, let's talk and see what kind of synergies we have. Or when they send me a message, I engage in the conversation. So this is the power of it. Let me see if I can find this message that just happened right here. This is someone that, can you guys see CJ right here, Carmina?
Yes, I can.
Z. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this just really quickly. He was someone who contacted me from one of my posts that I did. We started the conversation just like I taught you guys. And so there was something I was promoting, and within that very next day or day and a half later, I showed him the information. We got to talking, but the next morning, I'm not going to keep this up here long because I don't want you guys to see it, but you see here, he actually sent me his credit card information on Facebook. And he says right here, please sign me up. This was all through that strategy that I showed you guys. You just saw it. He said, please sign me up. I mean, I woke up to that, and that happens more often than you can imagine, where people are saying, hey, you know, please sign me up, get me involved, etc. And let me show you a couple more here. Right here, here's another lady. This was just yesterday, and she says, I want in. I want to join. Now, here's the cool thing, Carmina. She's in New Zealand. I don't know this person. I have never spoken to her until yesterday. She was actually, we started a conversation. She's in Empower Network and was trying to get me in Empower Network. But because I have business posture and I know how to do this strategy that I'm talking about, developing that relationship, talking to them to see where their pain points are, different things they're going through, all of a sudden I switched her, showed her exactly what I have. Look at her. She wrote right here, I want to switch over. That's crazy compared to what you guys are offering. I want to switch. She wants to leave her company and come over to us. Now, that's power, you guys, right there. I want to join. And so I'll be bringing her in later on today, and I don't even know this person personally. Just talked to her for the first time yesterday. So I just wanted to share with you the power of doing that strategy. So just imagine if you did that strategy, you reached out to 50 people a week. It takes just a second to start those conversations. How much faster would your organization grow? Now imagine if everyone on your team was doing that. If you have 5 people that are contacting 50 people a week or 100 people a week, now all of a sudden your team is exposing your business opportunity to 500 people a week. Think about the power that it costs zero money to do. It's just all building the relationship. It's a very simple strategy, but it works like clockwork, you guys. That's how I'm able to build these teams all over the world. Didn't spend a dime, but I developed that relationship. I reached out and I did the exact same wording that I taught you guys on the previous affiliate training. So I just wanted to show you guys that, to show you that it absolutely works. What we teach.
Absolutely. You know what I think I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to. I'll put together
A video?
a PDF, yeah, and a video. What I'll do is I'll put together an Adobe PDF, and I'll circle all the things that people need to do, and I'll give a screen-by-screenshot tutorial. So you guys can have that kind of as a printout guide, so that you know that you can't mess it up.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I'm just trying to see if I can get into the back office on one of my domains here, so that I can show you what the back end looks like here once you have WordPress installed, and how to install a WordPress theme. So,
we can't see you or anything, Ricardo, just so you know.
yeah, I'm just trying to scroll through the screen so that it doesn't mess up on me again.
Okay. So if you guys liked that little synopsis I just ran through, let me know. I mean, if that doesn't wake you up, then I don't know what will, because you can literally get signups every week in your business by just taking 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, and just reaching out to people doing the strategy that I taught. And that's residual income you're building every single week for zero cost. And the reason I wanted to show that is because that's the theme of this webinar, is how to build an affiliate big team on a shoestring budget. So it's just about managing your time and being strategic with your time. Some people are going to go and they'll just watch TV. I set aside time every week on certain days where I actually go through Facebook and I do that strategy. I'll spend 30 minutes or an hour and I actually contact the people. I go through that strategy. I also go through my friends list and see who's not really active or who shouldn't be there. And I clean house. I get rid of certain people that are on my friends thing so I can keep it below 5,000. And then I add on new people. I accept new people. And I start those conversations and relationships again. A lot of you might have 5,000 friends you've never spoken to. You don't even know who these people are. They're not providing any value to you whatsoever. So go through that list, make room for new people, and use the strategy I show you how to find people that are into the home-based business industry and start those relationships. And you'll be amazed at how quickly you can convert people. Now, she tried to get me in her business, which they're going to do because they're in a home-based business, right? A lot of people are. But if you have business posture and you believe in what you're doing and you do the conversation the way that I taught you, where you're asking questions, you get to know what's going on with them, they're going to say something in that conversation that tells you how you can close them later. It happens every single time. So it's all about listening and knowing how to bring that back to close them. And I did that within one day with her, our first conversation.
Mm-hmm. So Bishop, because that particular training, I know that happened like just before the holidays, and it has been quite a while. Would you better post some information there for the team about how to go about initiating a conversation?
Yeah, I'll do some posting in there. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that would be cool, because I think this. So I think what it is, guys, is that once you actually just sort of do it a first couple of times, it actually becomes feels a bit more natural if you haven't done this before.
Right.
So yeah, that would be just to get the ball rolling. I think that'd be really helpful.
Will do. Okay, Ricardo, back to you, buddy. Is he still there?
Looks like he's still here, but maybe he's muted himself and is not sharing his screen anymore.
Okay, so some of the things we could just talk about while he's getting himself together is that personal branding. You want to build your list. We discussed that before. It's very simple to build your list through. Okay, someone was sending me some messages. To build your list through solo ads, Facebook ads, even doing the strategy I just talked about. You can send people to a capture page or something like that. But you definitely want to start branding yourself. That's very important. I would create a Facebook page that's separate from your personal page and brand yourself. Start branding yourself. Get a Banner done. It's very simple, like Carmina said on Fiverr. It's just $5. Get a banner done and start creating value. Start doing posts that are creating value. People start seeing you as an expert in the industry, and then you'll be surprised at how easily you can start recruiting them. It's not about posting your link everywhere and doing all that kind of stuff. It's not about that. It's about providing value and positioning yourself as an authority in the industry. So once you start doing that, you'll be surprised at how fast people contact you wanting information. What is it that you're doing? I want to be involved with that. So it's about how you word things. You'll notice on my Facebook page, and I'm sure Carmina's is the same, we're not up there posting links everywhere. You know, you don't see links posted on my page at all. I'm not up there posting a million links and doing all this kind of stuff. But every single day I have people instant messaging me, asking me, what is it that you do? You know, I'm curious, what is it that you do? And it's because of the way that I do the wording. And so that's one of the things. And it's really hard for me to talk. I'm losing my voice. So bear with me. I'm trying so hard to talk right now. I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good at all, and I'm trying to get through it. So go ahead, Carmen.
Well, what I was going to say, Bishop, is that you're probably thinking, guys, how do I even start creating my own personal brand? Like, it sounds simple, but I mean, where do I even start? Like, especially if maybe you've never done it before. Perhaps might be one of the first times you're going to think about creating a personal brand. So this is what I would suggest doing if it's something that you're kind of thinking to yourself, now how can I brand me, right? So here's the thing: is that people want to really hear from somebody who's an authority, but they're relatable. So you could maybe think of yourself like, what would be the tagline for me? Like maybe you could be like a baby boomer who has who's been through like several career changes, and you've actually now come out on top because you found something that really is the perfect home-based business for you. You're actually making money for it. So you could be like someone who's had could be onto your third lifetime. Or what I mean to say is, you think to yourself of things you think quite ordinary about yourself even, but other people would see that as actually being like wow, that this guy or this girl, she used to be a nurse and now she's making money online, making great money online. She's got like a freedom business. Or you could be so like in a traditional career, and then maybe you lost your job, or maybe you retired or something like that, and now you've turned over a new leaf, right? So not a lot of people think, oh, retire, big deal. Well, do you realize that actually someone who's retired and then actually is able to find another vehicle for themselves, that is something which is pretty darn cool, and people would like, wow, right? This person's got a new lease of life about them. So in order to create a personal brand, think about what you think might be ordinary about yourself, but you could actually turn that into something really cool. Because people always look up to people who they see as just like themselves, but just a little bit further ahead of them. Okay, so
yeah, I mean, you could do something cool, and what she's saying is absolutely true, you guys. Something simple as being a stay-at-home mom. You know, you could say, the home business mom. You know what I mean, or something like that. The six-figure mommy. And so I've seen people come up with cool hooks like that, but people resonate with that. So now all of a sudden, other people that are at home or they're working moms and they want to get out of that and stay at home with their kids, all of a sudden they're resonating with that. There was a client we created, momsmakingextracash.com. It turned into a huge thing for her, Moms Making Extra Cash, because all of a sudden now she had all these moms like, yeah, I want to make extra cash too. What are you doing? Let me see how you're doing. And they were so excited. They loved the brand. And so another one was We Girls Just Want to Have Funds. And so it doesn't matter what you do. You can say from lawyer to business builder. Yeah, we girls just want to have funds. So we have. So thinking of cool hooks like that, like Carmina is saying, is so great. You know what I mean? From soccer mom to six-figure affiliate or something like that. Just some kind of cool brand really resonates with people. Another friend of mine just created Brains, Beauty, and Bank Account. So she's teaching people all walks. So she's teaching about health stuff and being beautiful, feeling good, and then also the financial side of things. So that's why she created Brains, Beauty, and Bank Account. So so just start thinking like that of some cool hooks. And if you guys want to post them in our Facebook group, we can all tell you which ones we like of the ones that you're thinking. Yeah.
Terrific idea. Yeah, we could all help each other create each other's personal brands. We still know each other a little bit now as well. So that would be an awesome idea.
But now another thing I wanted to go over is let's start doing some posts about what's going on in your business and with DSD, etc. So when you're doing a post like, oh, I just made another $50 today, or I just I'm excited to get home and start working on my drop shipping business, or our drop shipping team is expanding, etc. What I want to do is come up with and I was going to talk to Carmine about this, come up with a hashtag that's our own hashtag. So every time you put that hashtag there, it's branding our team, but also all of us who also use that hashtag will be able to find every day other people that are doing posts on our team, and we can go to your page and immediately like it, comment on it, share it, etc. So that way it starts getting more exposure and moving up in Facebook's algorithm, because the more things are liked and shared, the more weight that they give it, and they send it out to a larger audience. So I just think that would be really cool if we create our own hashtag specifically for our team, and people start seeing it and be like, what is that? And but then also every day we go on Facebook, I can just put in that hashtag, and it's going to immediately bring up everyone who's using that hashtag, and we can find each other's posts that way and comment and start creating they call it a wheel effect. It's something I think would be really cool to do as well.
That's an awesome idea, Bishop. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll throw that out to the team too. So everyone, if you guys want to come up with a couple cool hashtags you think would be cool for our team, let us know, and then we'll vote on those as well. We can all come up with a cool hashtag.
I love it. And Tiffany, I know that you're not on this call, but I know that, girl, you're really good with the hashtags. If you're watching this, I think you'll be able to come up with like a winning hashtag line, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that starts creating a lot of excitement, because then people are like, oh, what's going on here? Or we're welcoming new people to the team, etc. Hashtag, whatever our hashtag is going to be. It really starts creating a lot of great buzz in the industry. So that's something I want to do as well. I don't see Ricardo on at all anymore, so I guess we will just keep. I guess we will keep on rocking and rolling. We do apologize for that, but apparently he's having some issues, he said, with his Apple computer.
Yes.
So if any of you guys know an Apple computer that he can buy on eBay or Amazon, please send out the link.
So. I know we can get really good cash back for it. Actually, we decided to get it from Apple. Yeah, for sure. So, I think then what we should be thinking about then is like sort of start planning those baby steps. Like once again, getting your thinking about your personal brand. Start doing some brainstorming. If you have you want some feedback on your personal branding, like your tagline or whatever, right away, go ahead and post it in the group, the Facebook group. And I know that I'd love to give some feedback, as I'm sure other people would as well. And then just start thinking about the content that you want to be putting on your blog. Now, one thing that I've just started doing myself, and it's actually been very effective, is creating what's called a native landing page. So we know we are very familiar with squeeze pages, all that sort of stuff. It's maybe how you got involved with DS in the first place. Maybe you opted into a squeeze page on someone's blog site, for example. But here, with the native landing pages, the actual blog post is the landing page, right? So instead of so maybe you might be doing a solo ads and that kind of thing. People are expecting to go to a squeeze page. So, but if you're doing some Facebook advertising, which I know Bishop will get into in some of our next sessions, you want to drive people to a blog post, because you want to promise that person content. If someone's interested in a home-based business, they don't want to be all of a sudden like just have a link shoved down their throat and say, come join me, right, because I'm fantastic. You want to actually give them great content about what it takes to find a good business vehicle, and maybe you could do like some reviews, perhaps of different places maybe some different companies that you've actually tried yourself and maybe had some success with or didn't. And then towards the end, you can maybe like have like a link to perhaps a webinar, or if you wanted to host your own webinar, or we can maybe start doing like introductory webinars once we start getting ramped up with with new people interested in the business opportunity. Then that's a person that could be potentially be interested in joining. So anyway, that's just the whole point of tying it back into having a blog. And I see we have Ricardo back with us, which is awesome.
Hey Ricardo, how's everything going, buddy? You ready?
I switched computers because my laptop was giving me a little bit too much of a headache, so I just picked it up and flushed it down the toilet, and now I'm on my other Mac, so...
Okay.
Good. Actually, the picture's even a lot better on this one too.
Oh, is it?
You
Okay.
can see it more clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is, this is my iMac, so I'm hoping that it's working out better. So you know what? I'm just going to I'm gonna hop back onto this Bluehost because I might have to do something else with it. But anyways, I'm just gonna share my screen real quick. Just give me a quick second, guys. So here we go. Share screen, entire screen, share. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So just to piggyback on that, guys, I'm going to hop back onto Bluehost just so that I can show you how to use your WordPress plugin. So how to install a theme real quick. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to apologize in advance. I'll put together a tutorial and put it in our back office there, so you guys have access to it and you can see kind of like a clear-cut way of how to set that up for yourselves.
Okay.
But another important component to your affiliate marketing is going to be an autoresponder. We don't expect you guys to be sitting at your computer every single day typing a brand new email to send to your list. This is something you can definitely automate and have run on autopilot for you. The reason why I use GetResponse, there's so many of them that you can use. There's Aweber, which is a popular one amongst people in the affiliate marketing world. GetResponse is the one that I prefer just because I find that the platform is very well user-friendly, I guess I would call it. Plus, it's the only one that you can actually get it for free for 30 days. So you can actually test out their entire platform and receive daily tips on how to create your email campaigns just by getting a free trial. So no credit card required. You're going to put in your email, your first name, password, start free trial. That's it. And it'll take you into their back office here. And let's see if I can log into my trial one that I used. Invalid login details. Interesting.
I'm just monitoring everything over here, buddy. So.
Okay, no problem. I'm just trying to figure out here why my accounts are not letting me in. I'm hoping that I didn't forget them one day and then they're just kicking me out here. Okay, let's try this one again. Try my old one. Sorry, everyone. Alright, there we go. So, this is what your GetResponse back office looks like. Really, this is kind of like your splash page that you land on, and then you can work with. So, you can add contacts. They show you how to do that. Create a web form. There's like literally tutorials. You can just click them. They'll start playing, and they'll show you exactly how to set it up. So, how to create newsletters. So there's all the tutorials that you need here. So let me just see here. You can even create landing pages with this as well. But let's see if we can create a web form. Create new, if it'll allow me to. So web form. This is like just to capture an email list. We'll show you how to do this more in advance, but I mean, this is pretty much basically all you would need for your blog. You'd have this like on your side panel, where you can have what am I doing here? Where you would have a side panel that you can change the headline, you can change the text on it. Edit header. So let's say we change the headline to, you know, get your free copy to my online success strategy, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And then you would just have somebody enter in their name, email, sign up, boom. I think all of this gets integrated with the email that you set up. So you'll always get flagged with somebody getting signed up under you on your website using this form. And what you do is when you save and preview, you can go through settings here. So web form name, you can name it, where you want them to go after they sign up. You can create a custom thank you page. You can send them right to the affiliate page for DS Domination, which we'll show you ways of how to set that up. Right now I just kind of want to show you how easy it is to set up a web form.
Now on your confirmed opt-in page, oh, you took it off.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you recommend leaving that on or off?
Confirmed opt-in?
Because what it does, you guys, it creates a double opt-in.
Yeah, I typically don't, just for the sole reason it gives that client or person that's trying to come in underneath you the opportunity to cancel before they even get started. Because people just find it very annoying that, okay, I just signed up and now I'm getting an email confirming that I want to confirm that I signed up. I don't know. I've never found that that was a very good conversion, so I didn't bother with it.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up, so people would understand. That lowers your conversion if you leave it on for double opt-in. So I typically, 95% of the time, don't do that. So Ricardo was right. It will lower your conversions dramatically.
Yeah, and you can select what you want. You can go to a default thank you page. You can go to a custom thank you page. I typically go custom because let's say they find this web form somewhere else. It can redirect. You can have them redirected to your blog once they've signed up to your list. You can have them redirected to the DSD sales page. So like when we all log into the back office. When you become an affiliate, I'll show you that. If you're not one already, you have your own link that you can just put in here, and when people go to the web form and they fill it out, it'll literally redirect them to the DS Domination sales page, and they can watch that and sign up underneath you through your affiliate link. So, and then really it's just as easy as this. You just go under Show HTML, you copy and paste this into WordPress, and it'll show up in your side panel on your website, so people can opt in on your website, which is kind of cool. But I'm going to show that more in detail. I just want to show you how easy it is to create a web form. So once you've got this, you just copy and you paste that in, and you're good to go. You've got your web forms signed up, and that's it. Now in terms of, so we can messages. So manage autoresponders, create autoresponder. So this you can create a new email. So you can literally create the message name, the subject. I don't know. We'll start something here. We'll try and put one together here. Bishop, you want to give me a message name? What is this message name? Will appear in the list of your messages. It will not be seen by your subscribers. Okay, so we'll just do message 1. We'll do subject.
What about like welcome to my world, or welcome to my list, or something like that?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, it doesn't need, this is kind of very generic, so yeah, we'll start with that. So welcome to my list. You go next step. You can literally select, and you don't get this with any other autoresponder, and Bishop will attest to that. If you're using Aweber, it's very just you type and you post. Like it's not as visually pleasing. Like some people like to receive this, like especially if they've got iPhones or Samsungs, they'll get an email like this and they're like, whoa, it like already brands you, it sets you apart from everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know, we'll just pick one. I'm very picky, guys, so I'm just going to apologize in advance. I like things to look good, just so that it kind of matches the content that I would provide. So, I don't know, this stands out. We'll go with this one. Why not? So this is what people will see, and it'll actually show you what they'll see on their phone or on their device. So that's pretty cool. You can even send it as you can send a test message and things like that. So very easy. You just click on the item, change the text. So welcome to my list. This is the subheading. So I don't know. We'll just say whatever. Don't let me change it. You can change the picture to whatever you want. You can select from their list. You can use your images. These are iStock pictures, so you can choose whatever you want here. And then you can just post some content. Like it's an introductory message that we're putting together here. So once you've completed all that, let's assume that we put some content in there. You go to your next step, and then it'll say like, when do you want to send this out? You can choose on day 0. You can choose day 1, day 2, day 3. Whatever you choose, and you can.
Yeah. So day 0, you guys, means that as soon as someone opts in, they're going to get that email if it's on day 0. If it's day 1, they'll get it the next day.
Exactly. So. That's pretty much it in terms of putting a message together, and you would save and publish it, and then you would run that through the web form. You can actually integrate with a web form, so when people sign up, they'll get this initial email, and you can create a campaign, which we'll show you in later trainings, because that in itself is a training. On how to kind of build a relationship on delivering value and marketing the business that you're in within that. So not only are you branding yourself, but you're also delivering content. And the kind of rule of thumb is that you want to deliver as much content as you possibly can in as little words as possible. So you kind of want to condense as much as possible, but also write it in a way as if you're talking to a friend, like you're delivering content. And I know one thing that Carmina was tying to was a lot of people don't know where to start. Where do I find content? That's like the biggest objection that I always hear is like, I don't know where to find things. If you literally do a Google search on how to set up a WordPress blog, and you learn that skill, you can teach it. You're just put yourself in a position where you can deliver content now. So a lot of delivering content to your peers that are signing up underneath you is, read about something, put it in your own words. You have content now. It's really as easy as that. That was actually told to me by a friend of mine, Zach Crawford, who runs Psychologically Unemployable. Another tip is, if you want to figure out what to put in your email swipes, or that's what we call them swipes, but campaigns where you're getting an autoresponder going, is sign up to other people in the industry that have already that integrated and see how they're messaging their list and replicate that. It's really as easy as that.
Right. And if you guys are, just another quick tip, when you're writing out these emails and say you're putting in there your link for the video, for DSD or whatever it is, or your sign-up page or something like that, make sure that you put your link in there at least 3 to 4 times. It's been proven over and over again, Ryan Dice talks about it a lot too as well, that the more times you have your link in there, the probability of them clicking on it is very high. Now, also, and that's just with marketing, period. People will need to see something 5 to 10 times before it starts resonating with them. But also in your email, you want to make sure the first link is above the fold. And what we mean by that is you don't want people to have to scroll down through your email to find your link, because people, attention spans, especially now with all the technologies and everything out there, is very short and limited. So when they open up your email, they just want to read it. They're just going to skim through it. They want to see the couple of paragraphs. There's a link right there without them having to scroll down. Bam, they click on it, and they go to your link a lot of times without even reading the rest of your email. So it's very important that you put that first link above the fold. And again, that means above them scrolling down. Okay, because if it's down there, it lowers your conversion rates tremendously if someone has to scroll down to get to your link. Okay, so
Absolutely.
just make sure it's above the fold.
Yeah, and I think Bishop, we can put something together, kind of like a tutorial on how to structure an email.
Okay, yeah, me and Carmina are going to be doing some cool stuff on that. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's one thing that's very important, is to have an autoresponder. And like I said, I'm just going to sign out of my account here. So just wanted to show you how easily that is. But if you literally just go to getresponse.com, try it free for 30 days. Get your list built up in that 30 days where it doesn't cost you anything and no credit card is required. Integrate that with your blog, with future trainings that we're going to be putting together in the Facebook group. I'm assuming that's where we put that, I guess, under files, or we'll put that under, we'll post the videos and what we put together in that as frequently as we can, so that we can get you guys hitting the ground running. Another thing, too, that I'm going to be putting together, and I know that me and Bishop were talking about, is how, as you're building up your business using these things, you're going to want to create your own way, like your own branded tutorial of how to guide somebody through the same process, and you become an affiliate of this, so you can get up to 33% of commissions based on the lists that people build. Using your affiliate link, which doesn't cost you anything to sign up with GetResponse, and they would buy through your link to build their list, because they're seeing how much content you're delivering and that you're recommending GetResponse. That you're going to be getting commissions from this. You're going to be getting commissions from Bluehost. You're going to be getting commissions. So we'll put those trainings out there so that not only are you going to be receiving affiliate commissions from DS Domination, but you're also going to be receiving it from these avenues of softwares and products that you're already using to build up your business, and you're helping other people do the same things, so you're getting credit for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Lead pages is another one. This is something that I've just had a little bit of time to dabble with. I've mostly been with like the YouTube marketing and Facebook marketing, and also face-to-face network marketing. It's the old school, but I signed up 10 people in a week, just picking up the phone and having a conversation. So that's kind of, I don't know if anybody was ever on a call when we had the original affiliate training, but I was practically like forcing Bishop's hand and saying, let's put together an affiliate training, because I will brand myself as a street hustler. That's what people know me as. I work for one of the top 5 banks in Canada, and my job is to convince people of products that they should have. So, talking to people is a very easy thing for me to do. It is a skill. I'm not going to deny that. Some people have a better way of communicating and negotiating with other people, but I just find that I can brand myself by talking to people on a regular basis, whether it be through Facebook, whether it be on the phone, whether it be face to face. So these are skills that you'll just keep building up on as you're building your business. But lead pages is an awesome way. I would recommend you watch their video because it's a very detailed, in-depth way of showing you how to create a capture page. So you saw web form on GetResponse that I set up. A capture page. You know what? I'm going to try and see if I can show you guys what a capture page would look like. I'm just trying to remember a colleague of mine that would have one. Let me see if I can. This is actually a friend of mine that is actually in DS domination right now. So let me see if we're. I don't know if you guys have been seeing posts lately on DS Domination, Roger Langel's page, talking about Jesse saying he just won the Super Bowl tickets. He's actually a really good friend of mine. I actually work with his wife with one of the banks in Canada, so I actually started networking with him when I saw that he was mentioned by Roger Langell. So let me see if... Pretty sure his website is Work with Jesse. Do you have a sample capture page, Bishop, that you can share just to kind of show what it looks like?
Let's see. Do we still have?
I think we lost him.
Oh,
he said he's going to be right back. Yeah, he just posted in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find. I'm just going to log into my Facebook. Just give me a quick second here. There we go. Let me just see if he's got a post. Cool, Jesse. Let's see. No. So let me check if that's how it's spelled. CoolJesse.com. This is a landing page that is created through lead pages. So one thing you can do is you can mark it on Facebook. Like you can take a screenshot of your sales and show the success you're having and include your link in here. And when people click on your link, it'll take you here. So this is kind of like setting up an email capture page. So just 100% free. This is the one thing that I did that took my income from $0 to $347 per day. No recruiting, no blogging, no marketing. The gurus don't want you to know this about. Get access now. I'll ask you for your email. Boom. Starting to build a list already. It's really as simple as that. And he does this on a regular day basis. He's constantly posting his success, posting things about tutorials and, branding himself to, show himself that he's a leader in our company and that, working with him, you'll definitely have an advantage. So he's constantly posting content on here, talking about things that are coming, posting, sometimes that aren't even related to DS Domination, just so that he's building a brand. Like, one thing that people don't understand is what you put on your Facebook wall is you. Like, you're branding yourself on your Facebook wall. So I always tell people, be careful about what you put on here because that is a reflection of you. Like, this is your, call it your business page. and whatever you're putting on here is what people are going to be representing. Like they're going to kind of make that a representation of you. So, the more things you put on here that are going to be helping people, the more people are going to be attracted to you to work with you. And integrating these platforms like lead pages and get response, with lead pages, when people put in your email, it actually works in correlation with your get response account. So as they're putting in their email, it automatically goes into your campaign that you've set up, and it'll automatically start sending them automated emails to build your list and build that rapport and effectively create that brand for yourself, which allows people to buy into you because they see you positioned as a leader. So these are the three softwares that I recommend using, or three platforms. So Bluehost for your website, GetResponse for your autoresponder, and using lead pages to create your capture pages to redirect people to. Because sometimes when you redirect them straight to your blog, they get lost and they don't know what to do. When you're giving somebody an incentive and you're kind of affirming what you're going to be able to provide to them, it gives them a little bit more guidance and they're more willing to listen to what you have to say. So we'll put together some additional trainings that really show you guys how to put this together. But I know Carmina mentioned one very important thing, and is what you guys take away from this and start doing now. Get signed up, create a domain name using Bluehost, like I mentioned. Just go on their website, get started now, purchase a hosting plan, get your free domain, so you've secured that. I will post a link on how to set up your WordPress blog shortly, so that you can integrate that very quickly. Get a free trial to get response here so that you can start to build up on an autoresponder. I'll also post an additional video in our backend so that you can see how to create your first campaign. And I mean, just with those two things alone, you should be able to build quite a substantial list using Facebook. We'll talk about other ways that you can generate traffic through Facebook, through YouTube, and things like that, because that's essentially how people are going to be opting in. But more importantly, when you're using your blog and posting content, you're going to get organic searches through Google as well, where anybody that's typing in any type of content in Google, because I mean, naturally, what do you type in when you go on Google.ca or Google.com, whatever you use? You're going to type in, I don't know, I'm just thinking of a subject headline that how to earn money online, as an example, aside from DS domination. The minute you type that in, like, these are all searches of people's websites. And if you are able to rank on here, at least on the first page of Google, which will definitely show you how you can do that, you're already creating a segue to a very profitable affiliate marketing business, which you'll be able to promote the businesses that you're in. I know Bishop mentioned that he's currently promoting 2 opportunities right now, but if DS domination is the only thing you're doing, I mean, creating a blog, like I said at the beginning, is your foundation where you can kind of spread out to different models. Like, I'll give you guys kind of a tip. If you go to, it's a friend of mine, johnchow.com. This is what a WordPress blog looks like. If you are if you don't feel confident enough that you can put this together for you, go to Fiverr.com. We'll show you that right now. Fiverr.com. Create an account. It's free. Type in here WordPress blog. And people do it for you. It will fix WordPress issues, or they'll install WordPress for you, or I will build professional SEO WordPress autoblog in any, $5. If you don't have the time to do it or you feel that you're overwhelmed, pay somebody to do it. All they're going to require is your hosting details, and they'll do it all for you. Simple as that. But this is what so we'll show you how to do this stuff too. But this is what I meant to say. Like, you can promote DSD banners in here, and people can click on it, and it automatically goes to your sales page. See, he promotes lead pages here. He promotes HostGator, like who his hosting is. So these are more advanced things that we'll put together for you guys. But this is essentially how he publishes content. How to use an editorial calendar with WordPress, how to do link building for your new website. So anything that you're learning on new content, post it. Give a review about it. Show people how they can do it, and you're automatically creating content. That's really it, guys.
Yeah, and another thing you could do, which is very simple. All these things, again, the point of this is on a low budget. So another thing is videos.
Oh, absolutely.
Videos is such a big way to communicate with your audience, you guys. Now, a lot of times people think videos have to be perfect. You have to have lighting and makeup and your hair done and all this kind of stuff. A $600 camera, not at all. I mean, it could be on a little iPhone or Samsung or whatever.
Exactly.
And the quality doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a professional speaker. In fact, the more genuine you are and just natural, and even if you're fumbling over words and stuff, people connect with that because that's exactly how they are. They see themselves in that. So let's take Mervin or something. Mervin can do something like, hey, you guys, I am from the military. I have a military background. I wanted to work home more, and now I'm actually launching into drop shipping. I just started it. I've made a few sales. I had a couple of sales that were over $200. I'm excited. We're on a great team. I'm learning this. So come with me on this journey as I go from military to an online professional. So I'm really excited. Join me. You'd be surprised at how many people would comment on that post on Facebook, how many people would instant message him and say, hey, man, share with me a little bit more about this. You made $200 on one of your products? Oh, I'm in the military too. People resonate with that. It's such an easy way. Also, with Facebook's algorithm, they weigh pictures and videos have much more weight than just text. Mm-hmm. They automatically hold those as more relevant and more good content because videos get more likes. They're automatically shared a lot of times, etc. So I would start shooting videos multiple times a week if I were you guys. Even you're just getting in your car. Hey, I'm on my way to work right now. I got to go still work the 9 to 5, but I'm excited to get back tonight so I can start working on my business again. We're growing it, not only the affiliate side, but I'm going to look for new products. It's taken me, like 30 minutes now to look for and find a product to source, but this is just so exciting. So, 2015, I'm ready to crush it. Just simple stuff like that. It doesn't even have to talk about the business, right. Just so people can start relating to who you are and going on the journey with you. People don't care that you've made $1 million. That's such a misconception. People think, oh, well, no one's going to listen to me, no one's going to want to join because I haven't made $1 million. They don't care about that. People want to be with real people. They want to be with people. Like if you even all of us, if we go to an event right now, you'll notice that people that are similar kind of start flocking together, right? It's just an amazing thing that automatically happens. It's the same thing online. So the more you share with people, the more people are going to start flocking to you because they're like, wow, I'm just like that too. I'm working at my 9 to 5 and trying to figure things out too as well. Let's partner up. I want to be with that person and go on his journey. He has guts. He's a hero. They don't care that you made $1 million. It's get that out of your mind. It doesn't matter if you made $1,000, $200. People want to partner with people that are of like mind with them, and they feel that they have something in common with it. They automatically go with you. So telling your stories of struggles, frustrations, and all of that is a good thing.
Absolutely.
Some of the best videos I've done is when I've told people, I am so frustrated today, nothing is working, this, and that, or I tell them my story, how we went down to zero, and me and my wife were looking through our couches, trying to find change to pay our rent, people resonate with all of that kind of stuff. If I say, oh man, today's just been crazy, I've been arguing with people, I'm trying to deal with clients, I'm trying to manage all these projects, blah, 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 you'd be surprised at how many of those kind of videos people resonate with me. They're like, wow, that's exactly how I was been feeling, but now I saw your video. Now I'm encouraged to keep pushing through because someone else is feeling what I'm feeling. Okay, so it doesn't have to be always hoorah and you're always happy and this. No, I mean, just be real, and that's what people like.
Yeah, and I think that people need to get it out of their head that there's people that are doing very well in the affiliate marketing. There's people that are doing very well in DS domination, but there's a reason for that. They're consistent about it. They're willing to share their successes and their failures. You don't need to be a professional in the industry to get started in affiliate marketing. You
Right.
can just start with the basics. Post a screen picture of a sale and be like, so excited, made my first sale today. You'd be surprised about how many people are going to resonate just with that alone and be like, oh, what are you doing?
Exactly.
And, people will just get attracted to stuff like that. And the more frequently you post it, you might not capture everybody's attention, but, after a while, when somebody sees a continuous post of something totally different, like, oh, made 2 sales today, made 3 sales today, signed up 4 people, they're going to be like, what are you doing?
Right.
Because everybody wants to get out their own way. They're just scared. And it's funny because they're scared of nothing, really. They just don't know how to take that first step. And the more that you can relate to them and going through all that frustration and struggle, the better it is for you, because you can relate with those people, and they will bring more people to relate with you and be like, oh, I connected with this great person, just average Joe working 9 to 5, and now he's built up a multi-million-dollar business. Whatever it is, they don't look at that you're running a $1 million company. They're looking at you were able to create that, working a 9 to 5, which is what they're doing. You struggled through what they potentially are currently struggling with, and you found a way out, and they're all yours.
Exactly, and that's the key, you guys. Exactly what he said is really, because affiliate marketing is really marketing period is understanding the mindset of who your target audience is and the conversations that are going on in their mind, and their conversations are your conversations. It's the exact same thing. So the more real you are, and it doesn't even have to be, that you made all these sales today. It could be, hey, I just listed 2 items today. I'm really excited. I brought on 2 more items today. I just changed my RSS feeds now to move up my listings on Amazon. Just posting stuff like that. People, like he said, are going to comment and be like, what is it that you're doing? And now that we're bringing on the hashtag strategy I want to bring on with our team, when you do those things and you put the hashtags that we create, then all of a sudden we all know about it. It's going to all start going virally. We're all going to be able to come in and comment and share. Hey, way to go, Ricardo. That's right. 2 more posting, man. Proud of you, man. Keep it going. Our team is rocking. When people start seeing all that communication and excitement from all of us, man, they're going to want to be involved with it. They're going to want to be like, what do you guys got going on over here? So the hashtag thing and doing videos, all of us doing videos and posting, you're going to see this thing just start taking off like crazy.
Absolutely.
Carmina, did you want to share any words?
Actually, I'm just like, it's like I've been enjoying just listening to this so much, because it really is so true. Like whenever I'm sort of online, the people that I really resonate the most with are the people that I see myself in, and because we really are all looking for the same things. And so if you can just be just a little step ahead, or even just sharing people's journey, then people want to know more about you. And that's when you can actually start creating like a real relationship with people, is when you're actually being real yourself, right? You don't have to pretend or push anything. It's just simply sharing a part of yourself.
Right.
And it's really
social proof
describe that.
Yeah, and social proof is such a big part of affiliate marketing now. So that's why utilizing Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc. is so important, because that's what builds. People connect with people. They don't connect with the product and the service. There's a saying that a lot of 7-figures say: the product is irrelevant. I know people don't like to hear that,
That's
but
true.
I'm sorry to say it is the dog. It is the excuse me, out. It is the truth. That's a little snoop. Um, it is the truth that out. Get out. It's the truth that in this he thinks I'm playing with him. I'm not playing go. And in this industry, it's not about the product. People don't join a product or company; they join you. Exactly. And so it's funny because when I talk to other seven-figure earners, Al and a whole bunch of friends of mine, we talk about that all the time. The product, it literally is irrelevant. I was in a big meeting a couple weeks ago with huge builders, and we were all talking about some stuff and going through some stuff for 2015, and it was funny because one of the ladies, she's really big, she's in a lot of magazines and stuff, good friend of mine, and we were talking about different companies and opportunities and stuff, and she's like, who cares about the product and blah blah blah. She goes, we all know that's not what sells. It's not the product. So you have to get all of that stuff out of your mind that you can't. That's why you see certain companies where some people complain, oh, it's not a good company, no one's making money there, but yet there are people there making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, right? Why is that? It's because it's not the product, it's not the company. In this industry, a lot of times people will blame a company or a product or something like that when it's really you. It all boils down to you. People don't join because of the product. They're going to join because they want to be around you, they want to be around your team, they want to be around all that stuff. They feel that you guys can uplift them. They feel that they can find their freedom, so to speak, through working with you and joint partnering with you, etc. That's why people join. Of course, the product has some to do with it, but it's not as big of the whole spectrum of why people make their decisions to join you as you would think it is. It's more about how you relate to them more than anything else. That's why, again, I was saying I have messages from people constantly saying, hey, what is it that you're doing? I want to be involved. I want to join. They can care less. They're already telling me they want to join up with me with whatever I'm doing. What I'm doing is irrelevant. I can point them in any direction, and they're going to come on board, but it's because I spent that time branding myself the way that Ricardo, Carmina, and I are telling you guys to do, and it pays off for many years and generations to come.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's think about this, you guys. Now, you see Ricardo on here doing some trainings now. Now, how much more powerful is it if he goes out and he's talking to people and he sends them a video? Oh, yeah, me and my team just did a quick affiliate training, and we're going to do that for you if you join and partner with us. Now, Ricardo showing people this video, do you think the people are going to want to sign up with Ricardo more? He just elevated his social proof. He just elevated his leadership in the industry by doing this Google Hangout with us. I want you guys to understand that. Because now when he's talking to people and they see him in the video, they see he's active with the team, all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, wow, this guy's a leader. He's up there presenting, talking about affiliate training with his team. He could sign up way more people right now just from doing this Google Hangout.
Yeah, and you know what the thing is? I'm no different than anybody else. A good friend of mine, Zach Crawford from Psychologically Unemployable, always says this to me on a regular day basis. He's not special. He's been on several stages, won several awards, and he goes, I'm no different than you are. You got to get that out of your head, and even the smallest bit that you can add as value, you're already a leader.
Absolutely.
You know, this is the first time I'm doing a live training with Bishop and Carmina, but, you know, I'm willing to take that step because this in itself is branding on its own. I'm branding my own image here because I don't know everything, and I'm not going to sit here and tell everybody that I know everything. But with respect to that, I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to share that content with everybody else so that now you can start building your business, and I have that as a testimonial, which will brand myself even more.
Absolutely. And so I want you guys to see the power of that. You know, in affiliate marketing or networking, and etc., they always say the person in front of the room makes the most money, and the person who's doing the presenting makes the most money. And I used to tell people that all the time. You know, get out there. You know, you don't have to be an expert at doing a webinar or presenting or coming out here. It's not about that. And if you make mistakes, the people watching don't know. So it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
Well,
matter.
Clearly you can tell between my computers that this did not want to. Hey, That's a struggle. That's a struggle.
Exactly.
Everybody can relate with that. Things don't go your way all the time.
Exactly. I mean, we've all been there where your technical stuff isn't working and everything. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But he's branding himself. And so, like with my companies that I've built before and stuff, you know, I'm always in the room presenting. I'm always doing webinars and all this. Why? Because I know that people see me then as the expert, as the leader, as this and that, and I sign up way more people. And then people sit back and wonder why. Oh, why is Bishop signing up all these people around the world? Why do you think? Because they're looking at it, they're like, okay, I want to partner with that guy. That's who I want to sign up with. And it's just strictly because I'm putting myself in that position. Remember, in business, you got to be strategic. Everything I do in business, I'm always very strategic. There's a reason I do that. Okay, so the sooner you guys can put yourself in more leadership positions with our team, etc., do it, because it's going to make your business explode and grow tremendously. And Carmina will tell you, she's seen me. I've done 3 webinars in a day and all. That's why I'm losing my voice right now in live meetings and stuff. But that's why I sign up people from all over the world. So just take that to heart, because this is really, I'm glad we're having this conversation, because this whole second half is really the meat of building your business. This is really what it's all about. Is getting all that other stuff out of your mind, like Ricardo was saying, and start branding yourself out there. And all the other stuff that we're going to show you is cool. It's kind of like the special effects. Yeah, exactly. It's the special effects. It's all the other stuff, but it's not the meat of you building your business. What we just taught you and shared with you guys is really what can make you tens and 6 and 7 figures in this industry. Is just what we shared. It's exactly the same thing with Jim Chow, why he's making multiple 6 figures in the industry, etc. It's all about positioning yourself and being very strategic in this industry, and people seeing you as a leader. All of a sudden, you don't have to chase people. You'd be surprised at how many people come to you wanting to be involved with whatever it is that you're doing.
Absolutely.
Okay? So yeah, this was great, man. I love Hangouts, dude. This has been awesome. Carmina, I'll let you close it out because my voice is really starting to hurt.
Excellent. Well, look, wow, what an incredible, super informative hangout we've just had. And if you're watching this in the playback, I hope that you had the foresight to bring a notepad and some and pen and paper just to note down some stuff that you can go ahead and take action with right away. So with that, this is going to be a continuing conversation of the affiliate side of this business, and let's all go out there and really, it's really all about, you can sit and watch webinars and that kind of stuff and sort of feel pumped up and good about things like right at the moment or when you're watching this, but really where the rubber meets the road is actually as soon as you finish watching this webinar, go and do something. Go to bluehost.com and get yourself a low-cost hosting account, and then go ahead and get a WordPress, go to WordPress and choose a theme and get something loaded up as soon as you can, immediately. Your name, it's a great idea, great tips what Bishop and Ricardo shared, like your name, perfect. Unless you have a fairly common name, the chances are your name is going to be available. And if it's not available, put in your middle initial, or put in the word rocks at the end of it, right? Just go ahead and get something, get an asset that you can call your own and start building it. So this is what this is all about. It's building business assets. It's building personal brand. Also, obviously, when we get down to like Amazon FBA stuff, it's building your own product brand. But it's all about building assets. Right. So with that, we're going to be having regular affiliate trainings, and let's go take action together.
Yeah, and don't forget your homework. Post in our Facebook page the names and things that you were thinking of. We were going to post the hashtags. So any hashtag ideas you have, and what was the other one, Carmina? The other.
Oh yes, and I think that's a personal branding. Like if you're watching this and thinking, "Gosh, how can I brand myself?" Just go ahead and put in some of your ideas, maybe a little bit of background about yourself, and we can come up. Maybe we could all come up with something for you. Like, it could be a really fun exercise. Right? So. And a really great way for us to get to know each other even more. So please go ahead, interact on the Facebook page, put in your ideas, and let's rock with this.
Yeah, and I think
that's the homework. Bishop Stewart rocks. So
yeah, there you go. I think a part of the homework should definitely be, if you're serious and you're looking at taking action, is like Carmina said, register for your Bluehost account, get your free trial, get response. and post your website link in our group so that we know that you're taking that step, and that we'll walk you along the way. The one experience I had is, I try to do it as much on my own as possible, and you guys are at a super advantage because you've got 3 mentors now that you can lean on, and we're always around, more than happy to give you guys information and help you out. So leverage that, because I know guaranteed when we started, it was kind of like, we were thrown to the sharks and we were figuring it out on our own. So you guys have an opportunity to take advantage of leveraging us and do so. I mean, I don't think any of us have ever said, oh, we can't help you out, we're too busy. So leverage that, because 3/4 of the other people in the affiliate marketing world, unless they're making some money off of you, they're not going to give you their time of day.
Right. That's very true.
It's true.
That's extremely true. So I definitely enjoyed this, and that's a wrap.
Yeah, and we'll do another one.
Sounds great.
So we will post in there when the next one is going to be. And again, you guys, Happy New Year and to your success. And we look forward to building a massive team with you guys this year. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, take care.
Bye. Thanks, everybody. Bye.